Good day, everyone. So, for this lesson, we will be focusing more on combination since we are already done with permutation. And we will also discuss the difference between these two, between permutation and combination. So, these are the objectives for this lesson. First is to illustrate combination of objects and find the number of combinations. Then, differentiate permutation from a combination. So, now let's recall. What is permutation? Sabi ko nga sa inyo last time, the keyword for permutation is order because this is an arrangement or listing in which order or placement is important. So, napaka-importante ng pagkakasunod-sunod. For example, combination lock. 'Di ba? Nakikita nyo kadalasan itong lock na Yang lock na yan ay kadalasang nakikita sa mga locker, di ba? Yan yung ginagamit para hindi mabuksan agad. Ngayon, yung combination ng lock na yan ay nasasabi natin permutation. Bakit? For example, ang password mo is 421. Ngayon, kapag nag-try, halimbawa nag-try yung classmate mo na buksan yan, at ang nilagay niya ay 241, hindi magbubukas yung combination lock mo. Kasi ang password mo is 421 di ba? Dapat nauuna ang 4, susunod ang 2, susunod ang 1. Hindi pwedeng mauna ang 2, susunod ang 4. Okay? So, order matters. Kaya siya naging example ng permutation. Okay? So now, let's proceed. Last time, na-discuss na rin natin itong formula ng permutation. So, the permutation of n objects taken r at a time is equal to n factorial over n minus r factorial. Diba? Ganyan siya basahin. Ngayon, let's have this example para ma-recall lang natin paano ginagamit yung formula. The manager of a coffee shop needs to hire two employees, one to work at the counter and to work at the drive-through window. Sarah, Megan, Troy, and Jeff all applied for the job. How many possible ways are there for the management to place the applicants? So ngayon, dahil under siya dito sa permutation, pwede natin gamitin itong permutation of n objects taken r at a time dahil meron tayong apat na applicant, si Sarah, si Megan, si Troy, at saka si Jeff, di ba? So, apat sila, pero ilan lang yung kailangan ng manager? Kailangan niya lang i-hire ay 2 employees. So, laging tatandaan, ang N is the total number of objects na aayusin or persons na aayusin. Ang R is ilan lang yung kailangan. Okay? Taken at a time. Okay? So, dito, dahil 4 persons yung meron ka at dalawa lang every time yung pwede ayusin or pagpilian. So, meron ka permutation of 4 taken 2 at a time. So, ilalagay lang natin siya sa formula. Ang n natin is 4. So, it will become 4 factorial over 4 minus 2 factorial. So, i-expand lang natin yung 4 factorial. Okay, so 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 over 4 minus 2 is 2 factorial, di ba? At ang 2 factorial is 2 times 1. So, ngayon, pwede naman natin itong i-cancel. I-cancel kasi parehong-pareho sila. That will be equal to 1. So, ang matitira na lang ay 4 times 3. And that is 12. So, there are 12 ways on how the manager will choose or hire from the 4 applicants. Okay? So, I hope that you already understand this because I made a video tutorial last time. Diba? So, sana napanood nyo yun. Now, let's proceed with combination. Sabi dito, combination is an arrangement or listing in which order is not important. So, yan yung pinagkaiba nila. Sa permutation, mahalaga yung pagkakasunod-sunod, pero sa combination, hindi. So, let's have this example. Choosing 2 salad ingredients from a list of 10. For example, vegetable salad. Gusto mo yung 2 salad ingredients mo ay what do you call this? Halimbawa, tomato and lettuce. So, sa pagpili ba ng tomato at lettuce, kailangan ba may top 1, may top 2, or may pagkasunod-sunod na dapat mauna ko laging piliin yung lettuce, dapat mauna ko palaging piliin yung tomato. 'Di ba hindi naman? Basta merong lettuce at tomato, kahit sinong mauna, basta meron yung dalawang ingredients na yun, okay na. So, combination siya kasi hindi mahalaga kung sinong mauna o sino yung susunod na pipiliin. Okay? Next, another example. Putting the harvested sitaw, nagkitang mais, saging matching, and makapuno in a basket. For example, may farm ka. Ngayon, nag-harvest ka. May sitaw, yan, nagkitang mais, saging matching, at makapuno. So, pag nag-harvest ka ba, kailangan ba, ay, kailangan ko unang laging kukunin yung sitaw, kailangan pangalawa yung lagkitang mais, hindi naman, 'di ba? Basta kung sino yung available diyan, yung abot kamay mo, yun yung ilalagay mo sa basket. So, order is not important. Therefore, it is combination. Okay? So, sana nagigets ninyo. Now, let's proceed with this exercise. Identify whether each given statement is permutation or combination. Number one, selecting 5 members to form a group. Kapag ba sinabi ng teacher nyo na, form a group of 6, kasama ka, ikaw yung leader, mamimili ka ng 5 member, kailangan ba may pagkakasunod-sunod? So, kung ang sagot nyo ay hindi, ibig sabihin that is combination. Very good. That is combination. Kasi 'di ba, pag mamimili ka ng member, ay gusto ko una sa puso ko si ganito, pangalawa si ganito. Hindi naman 'di ba, basta makabuo ng 5 members, therefore, you will have your group. So, combination siya. Kasi order is not important. Next, 5 friends taking a picture in a row at Rizal Park. Pag sinabi nating row class, that is a straight line, di ba? For example, si Angel, si Hazel, ayan, si Ali, o sino pa, si Riza, si Harvey, yan. So, si Alma, hindi na kasha, 5 lang pala. So, 5 friends, magpipicture sila in a row. So, sinong dapat mauna, sino dapat nandito, pangatlo, pang-apat, pang-5. So, kailangan ba ng order? Yes, kailangan. So, merong order. Therefore, that is a permutation. Okay? So, third example, assigning rooms for math campers. For example, may math camp sa school ninyo. Tapos, sinabi na, 3 estudyante yung sa room na to. Sa bawat room, tatlong estudyante. Kapag ba namimili kung sino yung 3 estudyante na yon, kailangan ba may top 1, top 2, top 3, or may pagkakasunod-sunod ba na dapat mauuna si ganito kasi top 1 siya eh. Dapat susunod si ganito kasi top 2 siya eh. Hindi naman, di ba? So, therefore, this is combination. Kasi walang pagkakasunod-sunod na na kailangan. Okay? So, combination siya. So, now let's proceed with the formula of finding the combination of objects. So, kadalasan class, ito yung mga makikita nyo. Yung nakaganto siya, C and R. Ang basa dito is combination of N objects taken R at a time. Or, minsan nakaganto siya, diagonal, N, C, R. Or, ito yung kadalasan class na ginagamit. Combination of N objects taken R at a time. Minsan, paganto rin. Pero lagi nyo tatandaan yung position ng N At ito lang naman yung clue word dyan, ang N ay laging mas malaki sa R or equal sa R. Hindi pwedeng mas malaki yung N. Okay? So, this is the formula. Babasahin ko sa inyo. Combination of N objects taken R at a time is equal to N factorial over R factorial times N minus R factorial. Minsan, itong R factorial na to ay nakalagay dito sa may dulo. Pero pareho lang din naman yung class, nasa unahan or nasa dulo, pareho lang din naman nakakalabasan na sagot. So, let's apply. So, ito, combination of 9 objects taken R at a time. This is your N, yung 9 yung N, kasi mas malaki siya, at yung R yung 5, kasi mas maliit siya. Okay? At nandun siya sa pwesto nila. So, ang formula natin is N, C, R, ang R to. It's equal to N factorial over N minus R factorial times R factorial. Para lang siyang permutation class pero nalagyan natin sa factorial sa labas. Okay? So, ngayon, lagyan natin siya sa formula. Ang N natin is 9, C5. 9C5 or 9 objects taken 5 at a time. So, ilagay lang natin siya. Instead na M na, lalagay na natin ay 9. Sorry. 9. 9 factorial over. Ang N is 9 minus 5 factorial times, ang R mo is 5 factorial. Now, mamaya natin na-expand yung 9. Dito muna tayo sa baba. 9 minus 5 is 4 factorial, right? Then, times 5 factorial. Tingnan nyo lang, alin ang mas malaki sa kanila, yung 4 or yung 5. So, yung 5 yung mas malaki, therefore, yung nasa taas or yung nasa numerator is hanggang 5 factorial mo lang siya i-multiply. 9, pag in-expand natin to magiging 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 factorial over 4 factorial. I-expand na natin yung 4. That will become 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 times 5 factorial. Hindi na natin i-expand yung 5 factorial class kasi pwede na siyang i-cancel dito. Okay? Pwede na siyang i-cancel. So, ngayon, i-multiply na natin. 9 times 8 times 7 times 6. That will be equal to 3,024 over, ang 4 times 3 is 12 times 2, that is 24. Ngayon, i-divide natin ang 3,024 by 24 and it will be equal to 126. So, ang value ng 9C5 or 9 object, a combination of 9 objects taken 5 at a time is 126. Okay? 126. Layo natin onte para makita 126 siya. So, let's have another example. So, dito, sasabihin ng iba, Ma'am, bakit na naman na yan? Ang dami-dami na yan. Hirap-hirap na. Hindi po yan mahirap class. Dalawa lang yan, pero ang gagawin nyo dyan, kukunin nyo muna yung combination netong una, tapos yung combination netong pangalawa, tapos i-multiply nyo yung sagot nila. Okay? So, ganun lang kadali yun. So, let's try. Start muna tayo dito sa 12C4. So, 12C4 is equal to, ang formula is n factorial muna. So, 12 factorial over 12 minus 4 factorial times 4 factorial. Dapat kabisado nyo na yan, class, ha? Yan. So, ngayon, bago natin na-expand yung 12 factorial, simplify muna natin yung nasa baba. 12 minus 4 is 8 factorial times 4 factorial. So, ano mas mataas na number? 8. So, ngayon, yung 12 factorial, i-expand mo lang siya hanggang 8 factorial. So, 12 times 11 times 10 times 9 times 8 factorial over 8 factorial times, ito, i-expand na natin yung 4 factorial. That will become 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Actually, meron to sa calculator class. Ipapasa ko na lang yung separated video kung paano gamitin ng calculator sa combination. So, dito, pwede nang i-cancel tong 8 factorial. Then, you just multiply 12 times 11 times 10 times 9. And that will be equal to 11,880. Is that correct? Okay. So, 12 times 11 times 10 times 9 over 4 times 3 is 12 times 2, that is 24. Ngayon, what will be the answer? 11,880 divided by 24 is equal to 495. So, 495. Okay? So, dito naman tayo. 8C3 naman. Yung 8C3 naman yung gagawin natin. So, ganun ulit. Lagay natin sa formula. Yung mas mataas na number, kunin ng factorial. So, 8 factorial over, pag-subtract sila, 8 minus 3 factorial. So, yan. 8 minus 3 factorial times yung mas maliit na number, which is 3 factorial. Then, subtract yung nasa baba. 8 minus 3 will become 5 factorial. And then 3 factorial, right? Times 3 factorial. So, alin yung mas mataas na number? Yung 5 or yung 3? Very good, yung 5. So, i-expand natin yung 8 factorial hanggang 5 factorial lang. So, 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 factorial over 5 factorial times 3 factorial. So, cancel lang natin yung 5 factorial. And itong 3 factorial pala, instead na gawin natin siyang 3 factorial, expand na rin natin siya. That will become 3 times 2 times 1. So, 8 times 7 times 6 is equal to 336 over 3 times 2 is 6. So, i-divide lang natin. 336 divided by 6, that is 56. Ngayon class, hindi pa yun yung final answer. Yung nakuha mong sagot dito, yung 495, i-multiply mo sa 56 kasi ito yun, no? Yung simple na yan. Yung tuldok na yan, ang ibig sabihin yan ay multiplication. So, 495 times 56. Okay, what will be the answer? O, try to solve. That will be equal to 27,720. So, yun yung kanyang value. Okay? So, sana na-gets yung class. Basta pag ganyan, 2, 3, 4, kahit marami pa yan, basta isa-isa munang kunin yung combination. Tapos, yung sagot nila, ipag-multiply nila. Okay? So, let's have, or let's apply this in a problem. Example, the students of Miss Angel had to choose 4 out of the 7 people who were nominated to serve on the student council. How many different groups of students could be selected? So, ang tanong dito, yung mga estudyante daw ni Ma'am Angel ay kailangan mamili ng out of the 7 people. So, ibig sabihin, ano mas mataas na number dyan, consider nyo as n. So, that will become 7C4. Okay? 7C4. Is equal to, ilagay lang natin siya sa formula. 7 factorial over 7, idiretso natin class ha, para masanay kayo. Masanay kayo na maikli lang yung solution nyo dito. 7 minus 4 is 3 factorial. Tapos, imumultiply nyo lang yung mas mababang number, which is 4 factorial. Nagets ba? Diba, yung 7, nilagay ko dito. Yung 7 minus 4 is 3 factorial. Diniretso ko na. Tapos itong r na to is yung 4. Okay? So now let's expand. Ano mas mataas dito? Yung 3 or yung 4? Yung 4 yung mas mataas. So ibig sabihin, yung pag-expand natin sa numerator is hanggang 4 factorial lang. Para ma-cancel natin siya. Over 3 factorial times 4 factorial. So, cancel, cancel. So, what is 7 times 6 times 5? That is 210. Divided by, what is 3 factorial? Ang 3 factorial is 3 times 2 times 1, right? Diba? 3 times 2 times 1. Then 3 factorial, that is 6. So, diretso nyo na yan. So, 210 divided by 6 is equal to 35. So, ano ibig sabihin ng 35 na to, class? How many different groups of students? So, 35 groups yung magagawa nila. Okay? Yan. Okay? So, this is your final answer. So, ibig sabihin, yung mga students si Ma'am Angel ay pwedeng mamili ng 35 groups. Yung merong tiga-apat out of yung 7 persons or yung people na pwede nang i-nominate para doon sa student council. Okay? So, let's have another example. From a group of 6 men and 4 women, how many committees of 2 men, sorry, this is E, 2 men and 3 women can be formed. So, dito class, combination din siya kasi hindi naman kailangan ng order, pero special case. Special case siya. Bakit? From a group of 6 men and 4 women. So, yan yung pagpipilian mo. How many committees of 2 men and 3 women can be formed? So, dito sa 6 men natin, ang kailangan mo lang ay dalawa. Diba? So, that will become 6C2 times, meron kang 4 women in all, pero ang kailangan mo lang ay 3 women, di ba? Tatlo lang yung kailangan mo. So, 4C3. Katulad ng example ko kanina, kunin mo na yung combination na to, tapos ipag-multiply. So, let's try. Yung 6C2 muna. Sa 6C2, ang n natin ay yung 6, di ba? So, this will become 6 factorial over, ang gagawin mo lang, subtract 6 minus 2, that is 4 factorial. Times, ano mas mababa, 6 or 2? Yung 2, so siya yung ilalagay mo dyan. Tapos, expand natin yung 6 factorial hanggang 4 factorial kasi mas mataas yung 4 sa 2. So, sana nakakasunod kayo, class, ha? Sinushortcut na natin to para mas mabilis nyo ma-solve. Okay? So, 4 factorial. Tapos, expand mo na rin yung 2 factorial. So, that will become 2 times 1. So, pwede na i-cancel to, i-cancel to. So, 6 times 5 is 30. What is 2 times 1? 2 times 1 is 2. So, 30 divided by 2 is equal to 15. Tama ba? So, yan yung 6C2. Ngayon, doon naman tayo sa 4C3. Sa 4C3 class, ang n natin is yung 4 kasi mas malaki siya. So, yun yung ilalagay natin dito. 4 factorial divided by, ano? Diba? Pag susubtract mo to, 4 minus 3 is 1 factorial. Pag 1 factorial na class, wag nyo na ilagay. Okay? Or sige, ilagay natin kung nalilito kayo. Ma'am, saan galing yan? 1 factorial na yan. Diba? Isusubtract natin to. N minus R. So, 4 minus 3 is 1 factorial. Tapos, ang R natin is 3. So, this will become 3 factorial. So, ngayon, expand na natin yung 4 factorial hanggang 3 factorial. Hindi ko na nilagay yung 1 factorial class kasi 1 lang din naman yan, di ba? So, cancel, cancel. So, ang answer is 4. Ngayon, ipag-multiply natin itong 15 at itong 4. What is 15 times 4 class? That is equal to 60. So, therefore, there are 60, anong tanong? How many committees? Ayan, 60 committees. Yung pwede mong mabuo na merong 2 lalaki at 3 babae. Okay, so this is your final answer, itong 60. Okay? Gets po? So, sana nagigets nyo, class, ha? Sinushortcut ko na yan. Pero pag-aralan nyo para mabilis lang kayo mag-solve. Then, last example. A box contains 8 red, 5 white, and 4 blue discs. How many ways can 5 discs be chosen so that 2 are red one is white, and two are blue. Para rin siyang katulad kanina, di ba? Yung katulad lang din siya nung sa committee. Pero dito naman, puro mga disc. So, sabi dito, meron ka daw 8 na red. So, 8 red. Yan. Pero, ilan lang yung kailangan mong red? Ilan lang yung kailangan mong red? Sabi, 2 are red. So, 2. Yan. So, magiging 8 C2. Okay? Times white. O, white. Meron kang 5 white, pero ang kailangan mo lang is 1. 1 na white. So, meron kang 5 C1 times. Meron kang 4 na blue. Yan, meron kang 4 na blue. Pero, ilan lang kailangan mong blue? Dalawa. So, 4 blue, 4 C2. So, ganun lang last. Isa-isahin nyo lang kunin yan. So, papakita ko sa inyo ha. Yan. So, ang 8C2, diretso na natin ulit yan ha. 8C2 is equal to, ang 8 ay mas malaki, so siya yung nasa numerator, divided by 8 minus 2 is 6 factorial, tapos 2 factorial. Kasi yun yung mas mababa. Equals, hanggang saan mo lang i-expand ng 8 factorial? Hanggang 6 factorial na, kasi siya yung pinaka sa baba. So, 8 times 7 times 6 factorial over 6 factorial times 2 times 1. In-expand na natin yung 2 factorial class. So, cancel, cancel. What is 8 times 7? What is 8 times 7 class? That is 56, right? Over 2. What is 56 divided by 2? What is 56 divided by 2? Okay, correct. That is equal to 28. So, meron na tayong nakuha sa 8C2. Sa 5C1 naman tayo, class. Tingnan nyo itong 5C1 class. 5 yung nasa taas kasi siya yung mas mataas. Mas malaki pala. 5 factorial over 5 minus 1, that is 4 factorial. Diba? Ngayon, 1 factorial na lang. Sige, ilagay natin yan. So, hanggang saan mo expand yung 5 factorial? Hanggang 4 factorial. So, 4 factorial divided by 4 factorial. Kinancel natin yung 1 dito. So, cancel, cancel. Anong nangyari, class? 5. Yun nakuha nyo. Okay, basta class, kung halimbawa, 6C1. So, 6 na yon. Halimbawa, 8C1. 8 na yon. 7C1. 7 na yon. Basta 1 yung nandito, 1 yung R nyo. Kung ano yung N nyo, yun na yon. Yun na yung final answer. Hindi nyo na kailangan i-expand pa. Okay, nakukuha ba? Then, we have 4C2. Ayan na, 4C2. Last one na. So, 4 factorial divided by 4 minus 2 is 2 factorial, right? Tapos, 2 factorial. Then, expand natin yung 4 factorial hanggang 2 factorial para makancel natin siya. Yung isang 2 factorial. So, yung isa ay i-expand natin by 2 times 1. So, cancel, cancel. What is 4 times 3? That is 12. Over 2 times 1 is 2. So, that will become 6. Okay, tama ba? Okay, tama naman. So, i-multiply na natin, class, yung mga naging sagot. Ito, yung 28, yung 5, at yung 6. Try on your calculators. 28 times 5 times 6. What will be the answer? That is equal to 840. Okay, 840. So, the answer for this question is 840. 840 ano? How many ways can 5Ds be chosen? So 5Ds can be chosen in 840 ways. Okay, so this is your final answer. Okay? So I hope you understand about combination. So next week I will be sending you more problems about combinations and permutations. So I hope you learned something from this lesson. So that's all for today. Goodbye everyone. Thank you.